Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've had this channel for quite some time, and sometimes I'm very active and sometimes I'm not, but I put out a little message in the community area of the channel and said, what are some things that you want to see? What are some videos that you want to see? So Nikki mentioned that she would love to see videos on food ingredients and food substitution and just like food knowledge in general when it comes to being a vegan. So I am bringing you a video straight away called Stay Away from These Ingredients. So today I'm just gonna touch on 3 very important ingredients to stay away from. And the first one is whey. So a lot of people, when they first become vegan, if they've ever, had any kind of protein powder before, they most likely had whey protein. When I used to take in whey protein, I had no idea it was derived from milk. And actually, I was, like way before I became vegan, I was looking for a protein powder because when I had run out, and I was just like looking for another one to try. And I was in a GNC, and they mentioned Sun Warrior. And she said, Sun Warrior is really good. It's plant-based. And I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Let me try that. And it was pretty good. So I did use the Sun Warrior for a while, even before becoming vegan. So I just want you guys to know, people who are transitioning from, a standard American diet to a vegan diet, if you used whey protein before, you want to start transitioning out of that and finding something that you'll like that is plant-based. So you have a lot of choices. Some of the main choices for a plant-based protein powder is pea protein, rice, and hemp seed. So they are able to make a protein powder from those 3 things, and there are some other ingredients too that they make protein powder out of that are plant-based, but those are the 3 that I like the most, and I do tend to stick to the pea protein. The one that I generally buy a lot now is Garden of Life. I like all of theirs. I think it kind of blends really well, and it has a nice flavor. It's not too overbearing. I do like the vanilla, but then of course I tend to put different fruits in there, so it kind of masks the vanilla a little bit, but it adds a nice touch. So Garden of Life is one. Sometimes I use a doTERRA, but I kind of stopped getting that one because I find that because I have smoothies so often, the amount that comes in the doTERRA protein powder was just like not enough. I was going through it too fast, but I did enjoy that one. So if you're someone that doesn't have shakes or protein powder smoothies, that kind of thing that often, then that could work for you. But what else? So that's the whey protein. The next one I want to talk about is gelatin. So gelatin is something that is derived from animals. It's an animal product, and you'll find it in things like Jello and marshmallows and baked goods and a few other things as well. Gelatin is kind of like a sneaky ingredient because when you're consuming a product, you don't think that it has any kind of animal products in it. Like Jello, you look at it and you're thinking, this doesn't have anything that's coming from an animal. It's not dairy, it's not, meat or fish or eggs. It's not like super obvious. So that's one I wanted to put in there, because if you are using marshmallows for anything, or if you are consuming baked goods thinking, okay, this is a baked good, this doesn't have any animal products in it, you got to be careful. And if you're getting any kind of Jello type of product, most likely it has gelatin in it. So just check the ingredients and be mindful of that. The third ingredient that I wanted to warn you guys about is L-cysteine. So L-cysteine is one of those ingredients that really doesn't give you any, I would say, flavor or huge nutritional value or anything like that. It's something that they use to prolong the shelf life of products. So that's like another reason to kind of steer away from packaged goods so much and eat more of like whole foods, because then you really don't have to even think about that, and you're not getting all these extra additives and things. So I read that some people actually get a headache from it, and they might not even know in the beginning that it's that, but if they do like one of those plans where you kind of like take away all the foods and then you slowly introduce foods and then you figure out what is giving you the symptom, like the headache or whatever, people are finding out that that ingredient L-cysteine does give a lot of people headaches. So I wouldn't say a lot, but a good amount where it's noticeable, and they've done research on it. So that one does prolong shelf life, and you'll find it in breads and baked goods and other packaged goods like I mentioned. So the last ingredient that I want to mention today that you want to stay away from is lactose. So when you first hear lactose, you may kind of think, okay, this sounds something like milk, and it is a product that is derived from milk. It is actually sugar, and it's used to make items taste good, taste sweeter, add some flavoring in there, and things like ice cream and cereal, different items like that. So of course those again are packaged foods and things that there's a whole bunch of ingredients in there to make the product. So just be mindful of those things. Read your label. Sometimes you may want to pre-plan before you go to the grocery store, but sometimes you see something that looks good and looks like it's appropriate, and you go ahead and put it in your cart. You kind of skim through the ingredients, you get home, you have it, and then later on you find out it has animal product in there. And I just want to put it out there to not beat yourself up about that. It's gonna happen. Just know that you are you have the best intentions, and you are you're mindful of things that you're consuming, and it's a process. It's a lifelong journey. People a lot of times don't go vegan overnight. They have a period of time where you're transitioning you're phasing out the things that you have in your home. So let's say, for example, you have butter, and once that butter is gone, when it's time to replace it, you're going to replace it with something that is plant-based or vegan. And if you're someone that drinks milk, or someone in your household is drinking milk, and you want to transition that to vegan or plant-based, once that milk is gone, you're going to look at other options like almond milk and soy milk and rice milk and oat milk now. So definitely don't go crazy, throwing things down the drain. We don't want to be wasteful, but at the same time, just kind of look at things like, oh, okay, this is running out. Let me go ahead and start looking at what the replacement is going to be. So that leads me into the other idea that Nikki had. She wants me to talk about substitutes. So I will definitely do a video on food substitutes for transitioning to a vegan lifestyle. Try to make your guys' life easier, because it is a process. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments below if you have any ideas, any other types of recipes or tip videos, or any kind of videos that you want to see from my channel. Like I said in the beginning, I've had this channel for a while, and a lot of times I'm active and then I'm not active, but I'm always coming up with ideas for the channel. But I definitely want to start making more videos that are geared towards what you guys have questions about, and what you guys are interested in, and recipes that you want to see from me. So that's it for today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and yeah, leave me a comment below if you have a recipe idea or a topic that you want me to cover, or if you just want to say hi. All right, bye. See you in the next one.